Torrey Pines is an autobiographical stop-motion animation feature about growing up with my mom, who was a paranoid schizophrenic, and it's about being 12 years old, starting to figure out that you're queer, a little bit trans, and also it's about just having a kid's perspective of the world. I would say it is like 99% autobiographical. There's like some sci-fi fantasy mixed in there. So like I never made out with Deanna Troi in real life, but I'm still alive, and so is she. There's an A and a B part to the movie. The first half is very episodic. It's just about being a 12-year-old kid and just like day-to-day weird bullshit that happens to you and your encounters with people and like how you're looking at the world. And then the second half is like a road trip movie, so it's extremely driven by music and like long panning shots of America. So Kimya and I wrote the song Torrey Pines together in 2007, and that was kind of the beginning of this project. I thought I was just telling the story with that song and taking it on tour and talking about it, but after I saw that film Persistence of Vision, I was like, my friend Tess Martin was like, would anyone here make a feature film? And I was like, yeah, I guess I would, but this is the only story I really know so well. Like, I feel like you should know your story so well if you're gonna make a long film. I kick it back to 12 when I was a smaller kid. The style of Torrey Pines was developed over a few months by myself and my co-animator Chris Looney. There were several rules to the physical pieces of animation. Things could not have outlines. Everything is hand painted. Like, we didn't use any colored paper whatsoever. Everything is hand painted. So those are kind of the basic rules that we had for animation. It's jointed paper puppets for characters, so everybody's hinged like this, and it's stop motion for the most part. There's a little bit of After Effects in there, but mostly everything is shot in camera. I started animating Torrey Pines about 2 years ago, and I had 7 wonderful interns and 1 employee, and we made it in my bedroom, so the overhead was very low to make a feature film. We just set up a giant desk in my room and worked in like rotating shifts throughout the week. Our gear situation was that we started with a Nikon D90, and then it started overheating about halfway through this shoot, about a year in. So we had to switch over, and we just have a Canon T5. It's just, we bought that really crappy one in the box from Glazier's on sale. And we use just like old lenses, nothing automatic. In part of Torrey Pines, there is a Whitney Houston concert, which I really did go to with my mom on this road trip we took. And as part of the funding for my film, we did a Kickstarter campaign, and you could contribute $25 and have an image or a likeness of yourself represented in puppet form. And about 700 people contributed $25, and so we had to make 700 puppets, which was amazing. There was like also like 25 dogs and like 25 cats that people contributed. So the Whitney Houston scene was a perfect place to put all of these people, and it's just like a huge, enormous crowd scene with all of the funders of the film. We'll be premiering it in October with a live score, and then going on a 60-show tour of North America to museums, galleries, all-ages venues, and independent cinemas. My bandmates that are coming with me are in my band Your Heart Breaks, and their names are Jacob Jaffe and Zach Burba, and then we'll be joined by special guest Lori Goldston on cello and Kimya Dawson. I'm just feeling happy to have made the film, and I learned so much making the film. Like, it was just an extreme learning curve. It was just like, oh my God. So I am excited to usher this film into the world and then make another film.